Welcome to Meet the Teacher Night. It's my privilege and honor to teach your students in AP Chemistry, and I'm looking forward to a fantastic year. I have to say, AP Chemistry is a bit of a question right now as to how it's going to end. Last year was quite traumatic, I think, or dramatic, something like that, because the class was cut off in March. They did some major adjustments to the exam. And at this point in time, we're not really sure how the exam's going to look in May. And as soon as I know anything, I will pass that information on to your students because I don't know. I can't really tell them. So I'm planning on making it very much like it was a traditional year that will have a traditional test at the end in May in person, but that is still not really decided. So, my name is Dr. Deborah Bautista. I had many of your students last year in honors chemistry, and you probably know me a little bit. I have a PhD in organic chemistry from University of Memphis. I was then tenure track professor, which I did achieve tenure and promotion, and I was awarded more than $1 million in grants. But since my husband could not find a job in the area, I resigned my position there and came back to Memphis. And I was teaching at Christian Brothers for approximately 7 years. And that was a very interesting experience. But in 2013, my son-in-law, died unexpectedly, and I quit my position at CBHS to raise her 3 children. She had a little girl. She didn't know she was pregnant at the time. And so she had her baby, and Izzy is just an amazing little girl. And so I got to raise the children for 2 years. And then I found this position at SBA as Izzy went into preschool. And it's been an amazing thing. At SBA, I started out half-time. And I really enjoyed that experience because it really let me see how the school worked and not be bogged down with a full-time job. I'm married. I have 4 children, 5 grandchildren, and those grandchildren are the light of my life. I have to say, they're amazing. So, if you need to contact me, email is absolutely the best way to do so. If you give me your child's name, that's all I need because I know everybody in AP Chemistry pretty well at this point. If you feel you'd like to give me a phone call, my extension is 2220, but I will probably respond via email. So the book is a free book in OpenStax, so whatever calculator they have in math is perfect. They already have calculators. They're going to need those almost every day. I prefer they use composition notebooks, but that is not a requirement in AP. They can use whatever works for them. They do need to have a charged computer and pens or pencils, whatever they prefer to work with. So, due to COVID-19, unfortunately, we will not be able to do labs in person until, if we get to do that, as soon as we can, I will try and make labs happen for these kids. It's probably the most fun part of chemistry. Quizzes and tests are probably not going to be in Plus Portals like it says here. We will probably have all those on paper because that is my feeling at this point, how the AP exam is going to be. If that changes, I will change how I quiz and test them as well. And they will have to do things in AP Classroom. The College Board website I find very difficult to navigate, so we're going to spend a lot of time making sure we can get to things, that we can find things, that we can accomplish the goals we need. So AP Classroom will be a major focus because it's kind of similar to how they had to do the spring exam. And if that's the case again, I want to make sure that they're ready. Honor code is expected, and I am seeing no issues with your students. They're a delight to have in class. I do strongly urge you to get them to come to tutoring if they have some questions that they don't understand. With a small class, however, I can do a lot more one-on-one work with them, so that is an advantage to having only 5 in class. Most of your kids, I think, have after-school activities, but if not, they're welcome to come by after school. I just ask they let me know. Of course, I have them 8th period, so it's easier for me to know where they are if they're going to stay and need a little extra help. So, the syllabus is in PLUS Portals. It is a prescribed curriculum by the College Board. College Board is also publishing small videos. They have a whole series from the spring on all the content that are long and drawn out, but now they are publishing some shorter videos on YouTube per topic that I'm going to make sure the students watch, because it's nice to hear from someone who's an actual grader and reader of the AP exam what the AP exam is going to be like. So that gives us more time in class for questions, problem solving, etc. So at home they'll be doing their notes, they'll be watching videos, and then we'll come back to class to discuss. So again, they shouldn't be working more than about 40 minutes on their homework. If they are, they're stuck and they need to just stop and come back and ask me in class, because typically it's something where they don't even know how to start. And I can help them with that. I don't expect you guys to help them with that. And so that's something they could ask in class, drop me a note if they're concerned about saying something in front of their friends, and I will just start in on the problem and not mention that they had any issue. So, like I said, it is an honor and a privilege to teach your students, and I thank you for that. You've raised amazing kids, and they're going to do great things and go far. So all I have left to say to you is God bless and go Eagles. Have a great evening.